Good afternoon. Right, I'm just catching up with my Arty Maze, Andrea's challenge. It's the last one on our texture. And yeah, so Andrea did a 3D embossing folder. So I've only got, well, I've got a couple actually. Hang on, I didn't get it out. Yeah, so I've done them. It's seed poppy heads. So I've done one for the little box and one for the big box. They're not to size. I'm going to mount them on, for that one I'm going to mount onto the actual size of the card. That should fit straight in, but I've left a torn edge, quite like that. So yeah, this is the, try and keep the ring light off of it. There's no manufacturer, well, the manufacturer is Gemini, but there's no product number. I can't really show you. Oh, here we are. Put my hand behind it. Yeah, it's poppy seed heads. It's lovely. And I've just sussed out how to do them on my Sizzix machine. So, hurrah! Now then, Andrea had this stuff called watercolour ground. I don't have that. So I have 3D embossed mixed media card. And I have gessoed it. I think the gesso's dry. I don't know what's going to happen because, as I say, Andrea used the ground stuff because it doesn't bead up the watercolour. Sorry, I'm totally distracted by something over the other side of the room there. Ignore me. She used Inktense. I've got Inktense pencils, but I'm just going to do it with watercolour. That's that cheap set I got out of the charity shop. I don't quite know how to play this. I don't know whether to just put a load of colour on and just let it do its thing, or try and pick out the poppy seed heads. Thought about that before I switch the camera on. Right, I think what I'm going to do is just spray it and just put a load of colour on. What do you reckon? Could be a disaster, couldn't it? Oh well, you won't see the video if it is. Right, as usual, I am not organised. Let me get my... I've got a whopper brush here. I don't know whether to use that. I've never used this one yet. I've got a couple of others, not many. What shall I use? What shall I use? There's a nice fluffy one there. I might try that one first, actually. Right, okay. No water, back in a tick. Right, one of these days I will be organised. Right, let's see if we can totally spam this one up. Oh, are you going to run? Are you going to play nicely, or are you going to be a nightmare? Oh, we won't find out until we put any paint on, will we? Right, okay, let's just go for it. I might do like Andrew did actually, and just go completely wacky with colours. Let's do it. Nothing ventured. No, I haven't pre-wet this. Do I need to? No, I think I'm just going to go straight in with the colours and just do stuff. Oh dear. Oh, she's right, you know, it does bead up. I've never noticed that before. If you can see when I'm putting it on, it's beading. Bead as opposed to bleed. Beading. I don't think it's waterground colour. No. Oh, I can't remember. Watercolour ground? No, watercolour ground. I don't think I'll be investing in any of that. I don't do watercolour very often, and it's just, you know, it'd just be another thing that just sits there and is rarely used. Oh, I know what I did mean to get. I haven't got any gilding wax. Now, I have got a weird... I don't know if it's still... Sorry, I'm rambling. I'll just do this and then I'll seek it out. Yeah, I must get some. Our West Point show's on Oh, is it next Friday? No, the Friday after. Book me tickets. Very excited. Yeah, and that is one thing that I am going to be looking out for is some gilding wax, because I've never bought it because it's so blooming expensive. Simple reason. I mean, you know, yeah, it ain't cheap, but it's, yeah, I keep watching other people use it and I'm like, yeah, I really need to get some because it does look nice. I don't know what I'm doing here, by the way. I'm just faffing, just playing, messing around, putting some colour on. You're seeing all right, that's good. Right. We want some more colours. It's actually bled really well. I don't think I'm going to bother. Andrea sprayed hers a lot. I don't think I'm going to do that. It's gone rather nice. A little bit more orange, a light orange. I really ought to dry this first, but when did I ever follow the rules, eh? Right, stop. Right, I'm going to pause you, dry this, and see if I can find that gilding wax that I think I've got. And if not, I don't know what I'm going to do actually. Let me put water there. Dab that up. Yeah. It's okay. I don't know. It'll do. It'll do. I still haven't got around to using that big brush, so I'll put that back in its box. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Right, I've just dried this. It's a little bit wishy-washy for my liking still, so sorry, I'm just going to put some darker colours on, then I'll pause you again, dry it again, and then we'll come back and I still haven't looked for the gilding wax stuff. I don't think it's going to work, but so yeah, I just find that a little bit blah, quite frankly. So I'm sort of contemplating a nice blue here. Let's find a scrap of paper. Oh, big stretch. I really want more of a Payne's grey. That's black, isn't it? Not black. Are you black as well? Yeah, you are. Why have we got two blacks? I suppose that one might be okay actually. Let's just water it right down a bit. Yeah, I just want to, I think this is the right thing to do, I don't know. It's just, don't know whether blue's the right colour, but anyway, here we go. So, yes, Andrea, you are right. Look at it beading. Interesting. Let's leave you there. Not sure about the blue now. Let's just try that brown again. Just want it to sit in the embossed bits a bit more, which that is actually, so that's all good. If you can see the difference there, yeah, you probably can. It's just sinking into the, yeah, it's much better. It's giving it a little bit more depth. Oh yeah, that's much better. Right, stop. I'll give you Hang on. See if we can get it in there as well. Right. Come on, sink in. Oh, there we are. Yeah, it's much better. Sort of grunged it up a bit, but it's also bringing out the embossing a bit more. Ooh, see, that's a Payne's grey. I like that colour, but that's a little bit too heavy. So we'll put it on, and hopefully is by dabbing it off, it's taking off where I want it to be. Water. Such a little bit of card. Should work in big pieces first, I suppose, and then cut it down. I don't know, but I didn't, so. Sit in there. That is much better. Yeah, it's giving it a lot more depth. Yeah, much better. In fact, I'm going to do the same here, I think. Gosh, that's just making all the difference. It's really bringing it forward. Got a dodgy hair there. Right, go away. These are very cheap brushes. These are not good brushes, but they're good enough for what I need. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. Right, I shall dry that and see if I can find that gilding wax stuff. In the meantime, let that dry. It's not quite as colourful as Andrea's, but that's fine. That is fine. Right, I'm back in a bit. Right, it's all dry, but it's all just kind of disappeared. Now, this has had it. That's off my finger. I've just found some gold ink. That's just, yeah, that's gonna bin. Right, so what I have got is, oh god, this is so old. Brilliance Mineral Pigment Ink Pad. Oh, I have no idea. Let's see if it'll work. So what I'm thinking is just to get some on my finger and just treat it like you would a gilding wax. Might work, might be a disaster, who knows. It'd help if the paper was flat. Just want to try and touch those edges. Don't think it's going to work somehow. It's kind of getting everywhere, isn't it? I wonder if, hold on, wondering if just ordinary oh, distress ink will do. I don't know. It's turning everything orange. Don't want that. Ooh, some of the white's coming back. Interesting. Okay. Quite like that. Ooh, happy accidents. We like them. Will it work on you? It's just a baby white, by the way. Yeah. Oh, because it's got gesso. Of course it will. Yes, of course. Okay. Right, what I'm going to... Right, last chance. Otherwise it just goes in like that because that's not working. I wonder if Vintage Photo will do it. I'm not convinced it will. Oh, let's give it a go. Why is it working? Maybe I need a bit more. It'll do. It's not quite what I was after, but yeah, that is one thing I'm definitely going to be looking out for is some gilding wax. Because so I've never really thought, you know, I've always thought, is it worth the money? Me. But actually, I'll say, I've seen quite a few people using it now, and I thought, yeah, it's time to get some. I could go to Hobbycraft and get it, but I'm not going to. Yeah, it's not quite what I was after, but as I say, it'll be alright. It'll do. Let's get some ink on these. Yeah, it's not brilliant, but I actually want... Sorry, my arm in the way there. I'm going to do it. You know that, don't you? It's really 3D, so in theory, if the card was straighter, it'd be easier. That'll do. What do you reckon? Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm going to stick it on there, so I need to ink that up in a second. Right, let's... oh, nearly in the wrong one. Yeah, it's not quite as I envisaged, but it's okay. It's fine. It is playtime. So, right, just clear some of this out of the way. Blimey. How do I get in so much mess? Because you're playing, that's why, Susan. Right, and I'll put you on there, but we can't have that colour. Go kind of crazy and put some blue on. I want some colour in my life. Grab a scrap of paper. You will do. Yes, so I've got another one to do because we're on to a whole new subject, which is windows. Because Andrea's just done her bee, or is doing her bee journal, and she made some sort of punch out windows basically, and she done us a free printable on her Facebook group of the bees, which you can print onto acetate basically, and oh yeah, make windows. I've completely forgotten what I was going to say there. I'm going to go mad. It's a bit too blue. It's nice, but I'll get in the dark on the edges. That'll do. A bit grungy, but that'll be fine. Yeah, see, with the gilding wax, that would have brought those up beautifully, but I haven't got any, so it's as simple as that. But we shall remedy that as soon as, but not today. Not today. My glue is nearly out, so I'm just squeezing the last bits out of this one. No, don't stick there, whatever you do. I'll give you a close up and say, oh, that doesn't need anything stuck, does it? No. Right, I'm not 100% happy, but it's just, yeah, it's just playing around with stuff really, isn't it? And finding what you know, what you like and what you don't like. So I'll give you a quick close up on those. So yeah, it's just focusing on texture really, which, you know, that has definitely got texture. When I get my gilding paste, oh, patterns on there, I will come back and colour those, I think, because I think that'll look quite good. So yeah, so we've got texture. So that can go in there. With the one, oh, I'm not even showing you, hold on. Yeah, so there's our little title card. So yeah, it's coming along. Weird and wonderful, but you know, sums me up. And this one here, which again got the texture plate there. So we'll just pop you in the back there, and you can sit there with your friends. Start another video of doing windows. Coming on, isn't it? This is going to fill up quite fast, this one. I've kept the lid, even though it's broken, because then I can double it up. So, yeah, because this one, oh, well, I suppose when you squish it together, it's not so bad. But right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.